Let us discuss about multi-rate DSP today. Multi-rate digital signal processing. Let us see what is multi-rate DSP. The meaning of multi-rate DSP. Let us try to understand the meaning in the reverse manner. So DSP, digital signal processing, this indicates the processing a discrete time signal, right? So processing of a discrete time signal. So processing a discrete time signal. Okay. So multi-rate. So what do you mean by multi-rate? Is nothing but a different rate. Processing a discrete time signal at different sampling rates. Sampling rate is known as multi-rate DSP, right? So the meaning lies in the name itself. So digital signal processing means this digital indicates we are trying to take a discrete time signal. So we are processing a discrete time signal at multi-rate or a different sampling rate. Okay, this is called as multi-rate DSP. Next, let us try to see what is a multi-rate DSP systems. So the system which employs different, or I can say different sampling rate, which implies, I can simply take it out, which implies sampling rate conversion, in the process of so the system which is employing the sampling rate conversion in the process of discrete time, in the process of converting a discrete time signal is known as multi-rate DSP systems, right? Next we'll see, let us try to see what is a sampling rate conversion. Okay, so sampling rate conversion means we are converting a signal from one sampling rate to other sampling rate. So conversion, the process of converting a discrete time signal from one sampling rate to another sampling rate is known as sampling rate conversion. So where we generally, an application where we try to come across the sampling rate conversion means, suppose we a CD compact disc is there, CD is there, it samples at one sampling rate and we wanted to play it in a digital player, so that it has another sampling rate conversion. So therefore, when I want to play a CD in a digital player, we need to have a sampling rate conversion, because both are converting at different conversion rates, right? So these sampling rate conversions we try to discuss in three points, that is what is, we see what is the downsampling, what is downsampling, and next we'll see what is the decimation. Both are not same. So how downsampling is associated to decimation, we'll try to see. The next we'll see what is upsampling, and what is interpolation. The same manner, interpolation in the same manner. So interpolation and upsampling both are not same. We'll see how upsampling is connected to interpolation, right? Then next we'll see what is the sampling rate conversion. Sampling rate conversion. So this sampling rate conversion is nothing but when I am trying to convert a signal in a non-integer values. I am trying to convert from non-integer value. We try to discuss about sampling rate conversion, right? So we have come across these 3 points. Let me just give you a review. So what is a multi-rate DSP? What is multi-rate DSP system? What is sampling rate conversion? The simple meaning is the simple. When I try to understand in the reverse manner, try to read it in a reverse manner, the meaning it is easy to understand. The processing of a digital discrete time signal at different multiple rates or different sampling rates, we call it as multi-rate DSP, multi-rate digital signal processing. The system which is employing the sample rate conversion for a discrete time signal is called multi-rate DSP systems. The next, the process of what is this sampling rate conversion is the third point we are trying to see. The process of converting a discrete time signal from one sampling rate to another sampling rate, we call it as discrete time sampling rate conversion, right? So we'll discuss mainly this topic. So what is downsampling and what is decimation? Okay, so what is upsampling and what is interpolation, and next we'll see what is sampling rate conversion, right? Now let us see what is downsampling. The process of downsampling or the process of dropping some samples in a given discrete time signal is called downsampling. For example, so this is our system. If x of n is our input and y of n is the output. Now if I am, let us understand that we are downsampling by a factor d. Downsampling denotes d. Let us understand, I am downsampling by a factor d. So if I want downsample the given discrete time signal at a conversion rate of t, okay. So the thumb rule is we need to drop d minus 1 samples. We need to drop d minus 1 samples from the given set of signal, right? Discrete time signal. So example, so let the x of n, given signal is x of n, contains samples 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? So let us understand that this is a discrete time signal which has values from 1 to 7. 7 samples I have, right? Now let us try to understand downsample the given discrete time signal at a reducing sampling rate. Number 1, d is equal to 2, d is equal to 3, right? So simply understanding, when I am downsampling, y of n is nothing but x of this, whatever the time value n is there, this n is multiplied by for downsampling this multiplied by this factor d, right? So now simple way of understanding is what is the thumb rule we have to understand. For downsampling we need to drop d minus 1 samples. So for first case if I see, so The simple way shortcut method is if d is equal to 2 implies, so we need to drop, so d minus 1 samples. So we need to drop d minus 1 sample, that is 2 minus 1, that is equal to 1 sample. So we need to drop one sample. So dropping one sample is nothing but what is here, x of n. Here given x of n is what? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now y of n is the output we are observing after downsampling. So y of n downsampling by factor 2. So it means what? Now here it is not indicating any value. It indicates at n is equal to 0. This is arrow mark. It is not given. Understands it's starting from n is equal to 0. So if I take the first value, so now what is the meaning of this simple? We have to drop d minus 1 sample. That means we have to drop one sample. So I have taken first value. So next drop this. Then next we take this value, that is 3. Then next drop. Next consider this value. Consider this value, that is 5. Let me consider this value 5. Next drop this one sample. Next consider this value 7. So this is the directly shortcut method of downsampling by factor 2. The actual procedure is this. What is this? As per the definition, if you see, y of n is nothing but x of d into n. That is x of d is 2 here, 2n. So y of n is equal to x of 2n. So now we have here now n is equal to here, n is from, now we can understand n is from, so 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So for n is equal to 0, x of n is 1. N is equal to 1, x of n is 2, like that. N is equal to 6, x of n is 7. Input sample is 7. So n starts from 0. So if I put n is equal to 0, put n is equal to 0, we get y of 0. Put n is equal to place of n, put 0. Y of 0 is equal to x of 2 into 0. That is 2 into 0 is x of 0. So x of 0 value, x of n, it is equal to 0. X of 0 value is 1, right? Next put n is equal to 1. So y of 1, I am substituting n is equal to 1, y of 1. That is 2 into 1, x of 2 into 1. So n is 1 here. So that is x of 2. So what is this? Is x of 0, x of 1, x of 2. So x of 2 value we have to consider, that is 3. So similarly, put n is equal to 2, that is y of 2. It implies if I put n is equal to 2 here, 2 into 2, that is x of 4. What is x of 4 here? X of 0, x of 1, x of 2, x of 3, x of 4. X of 4 is nothing but 5. So similarly, put so n is equal to 3. So y of 3 is equal to x of 2 into 3. X of 2 into 3, that is x of 6. So x of 6 at x is equal to 6, at n is equal to 6, x of 6 is nothing but value is 7. So value is 7. So if I compile, this is the output values I get, 1 y of n. If I compare all these values 1, 3, 5, 7. So this is a discrete time signal consisting of samples 1, 3, 5, 7. So this is the actual procedure. This is the shortcut way to understand how to downsample the given signal by a factor d is equal to 2. So similarly, in a shortcut method or procedure wise, you can simply try. So for if d is equal to 3, this implies that simply thumb rule is drop 3 minus 1, that is equal to drop 3 minus 1 samples, that is 2 samples. So we have to drop 2 samples. That means if I want y of n, so here how can we take y of n? So here let me write first, let me take x of n, let me consider x of n, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is x of n given. So now I want the output y of n, after downsampling by a factor d is equal to 3. So I am taking the first initial value. We always consider at n is equal to 0. We try to consider n is equal to 0, 1. So we have to drop how many samples now? Earlier we dropped only one sample. So we have to drop two samples. Means let me drop this 2 samples. Next consider the next value. That means 4 I am considering. Next again drop 2 samples. The next value I am considering, that is 7. Right? The same manner, if t is equal to 4, for example, I need to understand d is equal to 4. I drop 4 minus 1 sample, that is 3. 4 minus 1 is 3 samples. Now, I am dropping 3 samples means 1 I will consider. 1, 2, 3. It means 2, 3, 4. 3 samples I will drop. Next value 5 I will take. So 1, 5 I will get. Next I am dropping 3 samples. So 6, 7 I don't have third sample. So I will simply drop that thing. I don't consider. I don't have any other values. Means if I take d is equal to 4, I will get only 1. I am dropping these 3 values. Next 5. I am dropping next value. So I have only 1 and 5. Okay. Yeah. Next we'll try. We have just understood what is downsampling now. So downsampling is nothing but we are dropping some samples. So in the given signal, so x of n, there are 7 samples, 1 to 7. So after downsampling by factor 2, so I am alternating 1 samples I am dropping. So I got samples are reduced. So reducing the samples are dropping the samples is called downsampling. Let me write the definition here simply. The process of reducing or dropping the samples at a rate of d or d samples is called the process of reducing and dropping the samples of d of a we should write of a given discrete time signal is called downsampling. Okay, so the process of dropping. See, when I drop factor d is equal to when I drop d is equal to 2 after downsampling for d is equal to 2 sample, earlier 7 samples are there, now I got only 4 samples. Number of samples are reduced. Earlier d is downsampling at rate of d is equal to 3. Earlier given sample has 7 samples. Now after downsampling by factor 3, I have got 3 samples only. We can simply, simple way, so this means what I can say, this is n. Now y-axis, if I take this is x of n given signal, n is equal to 0, this value is 1, this value 1, n is equal to 1, value 2, n is equal to 3, n is equal to value 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, so n is equal to 3, at n is equal to 3, value is 4, 4 value is 5, at 5 value is 6, at 6 value is 7. So this is the given sampling. What this is the, so this is about a given sample. So after downsampling by factor d is equal to 2, so what we observe now here, if I try to see here, n, this is y of n, at n is equal to here downsampling by factor 3, this is output I have 1, 3, 5, 7. So there is no arrow mark indicate means it at n is equal to 0, this is the value. N is equal to 1, n is equal to 3. So n is equal to 0, 1, 2, n is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3. So 3. N is equal to 0, I have a value 1. Now n is equal to 1, I have a value 3. N is equal to, I have a value 5. And n is equal to 3, I have a value 7. So it means what? Whatever the samples I have with output 1, 3, 5, 7, these samples are only collected here. It means I am dropping the samples, and this is the output I got at a factor d is equal to 2. The same manner, after downsampling by factor d is equal to 3, I have only this is n is equal to 0 value. If n is equal to 0, output y of n is 1. So if I try to plot this graph, so this is yn, this is y of n at d is equal to 3 if I try to take. So I have n is equal to 0, 1, 2. I have n is equal to 0, 1 and 2. At n is equal to 0, what is the value I have? 1. N is equal to 0. Let me draw by another color. N is equal to 0, it is 1. At n is equal to 1, it is n is equal to 1, it is 4 now. It is 4. So n is equal to 2, it is 7. N is equal to 7, it is 7. Okay. It means what? I am trying to graphically if you observe. So when I am downsampling, this is downsampling. I am downsampling by factor d is equal to 2. This is downsampling by a factor d is equal to 3. So downsampling is nothing but dropping. I am dropping some signals from the given signal. I am dropping some signals such that I am getting some output, right? Here also I am dropping some signals. Okay. So this is the simple understanding of what is downsampling, right? Next we'll discuss about what is the spectrum of this downsampling, what is the spectrum obtained after downsampling, and then so once we understand the spectrum of downsampling, then we come across the topic what is the decimation, right? Okay, thank you.